Don't address me. Don't send me no messages. Because I promise at this point, I might put forth some effort to try to find your stupid ass. Whatever the fuck that it takes to do that, I might just do that shit. Because that's how the fuck, I don't that shit is totally unacceptable. Now, when you consider, it's just like I said, who's paying that salary? It's just like in the Matrix movie. The Matrix, of course, was enslaving the humans and, you know, putting forth these illusions and things, a false world or a veil that's been pulled over your eyes and so forth, that the people was believing, and by believing and taking part in all this shit, they was, you know, slaves to the Matrix. And the Matrix was enslaving them. However, who was powering the Matrix? The power source of the Matrix was the same people whom they were enslaving. So in other words, these people were powering their own enslavement. They were the batteries from which the Matrix is getting their energy, yet they were the same motherfuckers that the Matrix was enslaving. So it's just like we pay taxes. They can't do none of this. Ain't no police. Ain't no none of these troops. Ain't no politicians. They get paid with your tax dollars. See, you cannot harass people, man. That shit is wicked as hell. You cannot harass people like that. What type of protect and serve and type of shit is that? You living in a police state, man. So, you can't stop these motherfuckers from robbing me. You can't. You got fucking so-called child molesters that, you know, is registered or unregistered, and these motherfuckers living right by the school and shit. And that's, you're not supposed to be able to do that shit. You can go around the world bombing and raping and murdering and so forth, killing motherfuckers, and won't even tell your own citizens why. But at the same time, you can't stop these motherfuckers from robbing me. But you will, what you will do is you'll catch me talking about one of my tail lights is out. If both them motherfuckers ain't out, it shouldn't be no problem. Shouldn't be no problem to that degree. Should be, none of this shit should be 25 and a fucking 15. Let's go, come on, man. Are you serious, goddammit? And then when you, and everybody know you be on the expressway, you be riding at 65. Motherfucker coming down there speeding 85, 90. Ain't never no fucking police around then, is it? But this is what takes place. Now, I realize that when you deal with people, people is, you know, it's always average people. The people who work for the, most of these niggas that work for the police, they do the same thing that I'm doing every day, which is going punch and clock for this devil. And they just going through the motions. You see what I'm saying? And getting their check. I understand that. See, I consider things. See, you always got to take things and think about things and consider what's going on. The problem is that can't be used as an excuse, because still, you's a grown ass motherfucking man. Don't tell me, well, the beast told me to come, and so I got to. No, motherfucker, you got to say, no, don't. We can't harass people. And just like I say, if you say you got police killing people, you cannot say, well, all police ain't bad because all police don't kill people. No, you cannot. If you was a grown-ass man, and you know this motherfucker that said work at your same precinct, if he killed some niggas, you know you cannot say, well, I'm not a bad cop, but then at the same time, you fucking sit down eating donuts beside this motherfucker every day. You supposed to kill his ass. You supposed to shoot his ass, arrest his ass, bring judgment, or take his ass to court, make sure he's prosecuted just like you would do so with any other type of motherfucking murder. Because a badge, a uniform, a flag on a fucking camouflage jacket does not excuse you for being a murderer. It don't make murder not murder. If a motherfucker die, he died. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna say cause you got a fucking badge on, I'm not really dead, motherfucker. That's murder. Cause you in the military, you officially call it war. That motherfucker still died. What is it so hard about that for a motherfucker to understand? So, how the fuck can anybody have a problem with somebody having animosity toward the police? All I ask, I mean, these motherfuckers just, and when the motherfuckers got in my car, at that particular game, it wasn't too many cars in the parking lot. The motherfucker could have, if somebody was doing anything, a motherfucker could have saw him. Plain and simple. Motherfucker could have saw him. So, you know, but it's all good, you know. My thing is, I feel like this. If you ever watch, you probably noticed the last couple videos I put up. The picture on the video been this been the cartoon character Aang, the Last Airbender from the show Avatar, the cartoon Avatar, you know. And you know, that just wasn't just to be, you know, just doing some shit. You know, I did that shit cause, you know, that's why I feel like. I feel like the motherfucking airbender, you know. My thing is, I don't even need no revenge on these crackers. They got to go, but I don't need no revenge on these crackers and nothing like that. I'd be happy if I could go somewhere where I just ain't got to look at these motherfuckers. I'd be cool. I'd be happy if I could go somewhere to where I ain't got to see no crackers. It's all people of color. I don't need no meat. I can eat strawberries and shit. Strawberries and motherfucking bread and grapes and shit every day. I don't need no meat. I don't need no motherfucking McDonald's, no restaurants. None of that shit. I don't need no TVs. You know, just sit there, just chill. You know, it just not have to look at these motherfuckers. That would be cool for me. You know what I mean? But of course, that shit can't take place because as long as these motherfuckers exist, they gonna try to take over the whole world. They gonna be in everybody motherfucking business, and they gotta have everybody. They gotta make sure they rape the shit out of, kill every motherfucking body that they possibly can. And so that's what you're dealing with. This is the issue that you're dealing with right here. So, you know, these motherfuckers gotta go. And these niggas that help their system out so much, they gotta go too. I know if you go to a city like Memphis, Tennessee, all the police black. Plain and simple. If you go to a city like Memphis, New Orleans, you know, these southern cities, all these motherfucking police is black down here. And they're 1,000 times more dangerous than these white cops. Because see, the fact that a nigga will even be willing to join that shit tell you something is terribly wrong. That's just like a nigga in the military. What the fuck? If a white man in the military, that's his shit. You know, he's supposed to join that shit. He's supposed to do that. But if a nigga, that's like a motherfucking Jew joining the Gestapo. You know, that shit don't make no damn sense. See? So, you know, if a white man salute the flag, that's his shit that he identified. That's his culture, you know. But if a nigga saluting the flag, it's like a Jew saluting the swastika. That shit don't make no damn sense. See? So, the fact that a motherfucker would even be willing to do some shit like that should tell you that man, that motherfucker is out his damn mind. He had a severe hatred for himself. So, that's all I'm gonna say for now. And talk about some other shit later. Shalom to the righteous people. And to the people who got their head, to the people who got a little bit of sense. I'm out.